Hey Star Wars fans, today I'm here reviewing the Dark Standard issue from Ultrasabers.com. Just a quick disclaimer before we get started, you're going to see a lot of little nicks and scratches and dings. This is my main lightsaber that I fight with, so this has seen almost 2 years of combat, and it's still kicking. It's blazing red. Red is really hard to get to show up on camera exactly how it is, depending on where you look at it. It always looks a little different. But in motion, it looks really nice, even if it isn't the exact color that you're seeing in person. Using an Ultra Edge heavy grade blade, so on a standard thickness blade, it would be a lot brighter than this. The design itself of this lightsaber is pretty simple compared to a lot of the original designs at Ultrasabers. This one's really sleek. There's not a bunch of parts that stick out or could get in your way of your grip. There's no choke point, but the whole thing is just one solid piece that you can really grab onto. It's a little hard to tell in the video, but these grooves, there's quite an indent there. The two complaints that I have about this Ultrasaber is that these grooves here at the top and down here at the bottom, they can be a little sharp if you're handling this without gloves. But if you are fighting, you definitely need to be wearing some sort of gloves. But if you're doing something more like just spinning or twirls or warming up, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have some light gloves. This isn't a huge complaint, not a deal breaker at all, but it's one of the only two downsides that I could possibly find that I've heard other people comment about as well. The other thing is the depth of the blade. You can see the retention screw right here, and the blade goes somewhere between this range. I'm not sure exactly. It doesn't feel quite as deep as some of the other Ultrasabers that I've had. And while using this in a spear configuration like I normally do, it does feel a little wobbly, so it does take some getting used to. But if you're using it as a regular sword, you shouldn't have too much problem. Again, this isn't a deal breaker or major complaint. This is just a small issue. And the only reason it's like that is because of the really cool emitter here with the nice slanted design. It's very Darth Vader when you get the dark version. When I was first looking to get an Ultrasaber, this was the design that I fell in love with immediately. But it was sold out for quite a while since it is so popular. This was the second one that I got, and it is definitely my favorite. A lot of other lightsaber designs out there go for a very weathered, textured look, but I feel like this one just has a really solid design that you don't see anywhere else. All these lines are machined in, so it's truly just one solid piece. The only thing that isn't solid here is the button, which hardly sticks out at all. Doesn't get in your way when you're fighting. And the pommel is removable. But yeah, for any hopeful Sith warrior out there, this is definitely a lightsaber I would recommend. You can get a cover tick wheel installed, but I chose to go without since this one's mainly for fighting, not going to be taking it to show. Although it is flashy enough that you can just carry it around. I'd give this easily 4.5 stars out of 5, just for those two little things that stop it from being perfect, but it is still my favorite lightsaber. But go ahead and check out ultrasabers.com to see all their other designs. They have a lot of original designs and some inspired by expanded universe and movies. That's about it. Feel free to ask any questions. I know lightsaber buying can be really confusing at first, especially figuring out blades, but I'm happy to help.